Yes, it's a proud moment indeed here on Sportspage. That's our little WWF collection that we've got going here this evening. The Honky Tonk Man is our guest here tonight as we preview WrestleMania 13. And we got a couple of...
Andre the Giant on top of someone.
Just went over. We got a couple of pairs of tickets to give away tonight. And I'll tell you what, the first pair we'll give away is to whoever can correctly identify this figure. Can we even get it in close? Can we see who that is? Is there a chance to... I'll just hold it here and see if we can get a shot of this guy. Who is this? I grew up knowing who that is, so you got to go back a ways, but hope you can tell who that is. Profile, side. Famous name in WWF lore. So
very famous.
He also appeared on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Give you an idea. I remember that episode.
Lifetime Achievement Award last year, given at the Slammies for this man right here, who does a lot of community relations for the World Wrestling Federation. Oh, he went over. Just fell over. That's okay. He's got a cane to have him back up. But you asked me what I'm out doing, and I'll mention the Slammies. This Friday, the Slammies is on, of course, USA Network at 10 p.m. live, originating here in Chicago with the Slammy Awards. It's going to be the awards given out for the best dress, the best hairstyle, the best looking, the best singer.
Well, you get all those, don't you?
I want to take a
runaway.
Somebody have a sack. I can put all these awards, and I'm going to have it. But anyway, that's on Friday at 10 p.m. And then, of course, Saturday. This is really going to be a good one. Fashion Mania, and that's going to be at Crowbar at 1:30 p.m. with all the proceeds. It's a benefit for the Hallis Peyton Foundation. All the proceeds from this is going to that foundation. Do great work here in Chicago, I understand. But that's a Fashion Mania where all the stars of the World Wrestling Federation are going to be dressed in different kinds of fashions and come out and walk the runway, you know, like the models do. And that's going to be really a sight to see.
Trust me, the Crowbar is the perfect place for this crowd.
The sight to see, of course, is Sunday at WrestleMania 13 at the Rosemont Horizon.
Now, you are a former champion, correct? Intercontinental?
Greatest Intercontinental champion of all time, 15 months, never beaten. I've said I was... They said, well, how did you don't have the belt anymore? You must have gotten beat. Well, it was an unsigned match with someone I wasn't supposed to wrestle who ran out of the dressing room, jumped me from behind. So technically, I should still be the Intercontinental champion. In fact, Rocky Maivia, the current Intercontinental champion, who's going to have a match against the Sultan, who will have a former World Wrestling Federation champion in his corner on Sunday. Bob Backlund will be there managing the Sultan. Actually, the Honky Tonk Man should be in that match. That should be my belt.
Maybe we'll see you in there.
Well,
climbing in?
No, I'll probably do some singing, some dance. I'm going to do the things that the fans want. They want the Honky Tonk Man to do: sing, dance, and of course, play the guitar.
you mentioned the fans, and I can remember going to one of these as a kid, and I can remember once at a station I was working at going to cover one of these, and I mean, talk about intense fans. I mean, I've been to so many different sports events that have covered. I don't think I've ever encountered anything like the fans at WWF.
They are dedicated to us. They're serious. I mean, when they come to one of our live events, and that's the best way to view the World Wrestling Federation and what we do, other than the big pay-per-view event that we have. It's to come out to a live event, see what we do in person, and buddy, I guarantee you, you will be entertained. You'll be thoroughly entertained. The whole family enjoys it. We do things for everyone from every segment of the population. We don't just cater to one section of the country or one section of a population. We go out and try to get them all in there. They want to see us.
Is that why WrestleMania moves around? It's not set in one specific city
never
for
in
all
one
of them?
specific city. That way we go out and we're in different cities to other people from other parts of the country have a chance to come in and view a live event like this. And WrestleMania being such a big event on a yearly basis draws people from all over. There's people from all over the world who have tickets now will be flying into Chicago, especially for this. And it's a whole week of festivities that get kicked off tonight.
Well, we got some folks that want to kick it off and talk to the Honky Tonk Man. Sean in Chicago. Hi, Sean.
How you doing, Rob?
Good.
Rob, do you know you're sitting next to the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time? Do you realize that?
He has told me that, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I told you also.
Okay.
I know who that person is.
Who?
That figure.
Who is this?
That is the all-time great. That is Classy Freddie Blassie.
That is indeed Freddie Blassie.
You're exactly right, Sean, and you were exactly right about the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time. And brother, you just got yourself the tickets to WrestleMania, and believe me, hard tickets to come by, but they're on sale at Ticketmaster, the ones that's left.
Hey, Honky, I wanted to ask you though about the let me turn my TV. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
I heard, recently through the rumors that he injured his knees. It seems like there's been a lot of injuries in the WWF.
Well, there's always injuries in any sport, and of course, You're always going to have rumors floating around, especially when it comes to some big match or some big event like this. Rumors are going to fly whether someone's injured or not. When it comes to WrestleMania 13 on Sunday afternoon at 5:30, believe me, all those injuries will be laid aside. All those little pains, all those little aches you have, you forget about them because it's the biggest event of your life, and you go out there and you give it 120%.
Hey, Honky, at the event, is there any way I could get your autograph? You're the best.
Well, if they have a fax machine here, I could fax it back to you maybe, but I'm not sure.
All right.
Look me up on Sunday.
Get in line. I'm sure it'll be a long line, Sean. But hang on our line right now, Sean, because our producer Joe, he'll get all the information. We'll get those tickets out to you as soon as possible and hook you up with WrestleMania 13 coming up next weekend here in Chicago. Got to hit a break. We'll do that. Come back with more of your calls and comments for the Honky Tonk Man right after this quick timeout.
Sports is the talk of the town. CLTV Sportspage invites you to watch High School Extra with guest athletes and coaches and Chicago Tribune beat reporters like Bob Sakamoto. Call in and take a shot at where your team's heading in '97. High School Extra, Wednesday at 9 on CLTV Sportspage.
Please fill in the blanks. See, it's easy. Dodge Neon Coupe has more room than... Very good. Dodge Neon has more standard power than... Good. And Neon Coupe costs less than... Excellent. So now that you know Dodge Neon gives you so much for so little, which car do you want? Please circle your answer now. Say hello to Dodge Neon at your friendly Dodge dealer.
If you've been putting off getting a home security system, consider the following. Every 18 seconds, another American home is burglarized. And worst of all, many families are at home when it happens. Don't wait until this happens to you. Call ADT now to learn how you can help protect your family with America's #1 home security system. With an ADT security system, you're linked to a state-of-the-art monitoring center where trained professionals can watch over your home and family 24 hours a day.
Yes, this is Maria with ADT.
Can you put a price on your family's safety? Of course you can't. But you can have an ADT system installed in your home for as little as $99. Call now to find out how you can get a special added bonus, $50 off installation or monitoring. Don't delay. This limited time offer ends soon. Call ADT today. Your whole family will sleep a little easier.
That's what we're here for.
ADT, we bring real security home.
Back with more with the Honky Tonk Man after a quick look at the headlines with Greg.
Thanks, Rob. Coming up on CLTV News, there's a movement underway to reduce the size and influence of gambling in Chicagoland. We'll tell you what some community activists have planned. The city of Chicago will turn out the tap literally for some businesses that are delinquent on their bills. The unpaid total comes to some $3 million. And getting away from it all could mean losing it all if you're not careful. We'll have more on these and other stories coming up after Sports Page. For now, I'm Greg Prather. Let's send it back to you, Robin.
All right, welcome back to the show. We are previewing WrestleMania 13. It's next Sunday right here in Chicago at the Rosemont Horizon, and we are proud to have the Honky Tonk Man is here with us in our studios to talk to you on the phone lines. Care to offer any predictions? I mean, I guess the premier match, the one that headlines, is the championship here with Psycho Sid against The Undertaker.
Yeah, you know, every time I make a prediction, I get myself in trouble. And the Honky Tonk Man, I really don't like to be in trouble because I'll offend some of my fans that want me to say that this person's going to win or that person's going to. I've been really in trouble. I'm not calling them very good at all when it comes to who's going to do what. I've made some mistakes that I can step forward and step up to the plate and be a man and say I've made them. But right now, you know what my real mission is to go out and find someone who can be the next greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, who can reach the level that the Honky Tonk Man's reached. And I've been searching in the WWF for that one particular person that I had a couple of guys in mind, and one went down with an injury, and he's almost ready to come back now, and the other one decided to do something else. So every time I get close to making that pick, Rob, that person who can sing, who can
They have to sing,
dance, play the guitar, and do the shake, rattle, and roll, and, well, you could be a candidate, maybe, but I don't know.
I can't sing. I got the rest of it down pat, though, for you. What a shame. back out to the phone line. Steve in Crestwood. Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up, Honky Tonk, man?
Oh, nothing, Steve.
Will you give me a trivia question, please? I know
Please?
everything. I need tickets, please.
You need tickets. He needs a trivia question. I'll tell you what. We'll put him on hold and we'll come up with one in the next segment. We'll bring you back and see if you can answer it.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Steve. They come in all ages. That's the thing about the kids. You go to this event from 8 to 80, from 6 to 60. They're all there.
There's no genders or nothing. I mean, we cross all the lines. So like I said, we like for everyone who has the opportunity to come out, come to our live events, come to WrestleManias. If you can't get into WrestleMania, get it on pay-per-view, whatever you have to do, because you'll be thoroughly entertained, and it'll be an afternoon of nothing but action.
We're looking forward to it. There goes King Kong. Is that King Kong Bundy?
Yeah, you know, this guy right here, Hillbilly Jim, he'll be there. He's got his Godwins. They'll be in the fashion show, Fashion Mania, that's going to be there at the Crowbar. Can you imagine these guys dressed up in furs or nice leathers? Unbelievable. I've got to see that for myself.
Crowbar, like I said, is the perfect place. Justin, how you doing, Justin?
I'm doing good. Honky Tonk man.
Yeah.
When SummerSlam was held at United Center, we ordered tickets through the mail, never came to us, and they messed up, right?
Yeah.
And I've been watching. Me and my brother have been watching you since we've been born. Our favorite movie.
Now wait a minute. I already know what you're going to say.
He said his favorite move.
Honky Tonk Man, can you fix this for me? Can you make sure and get a hold of the mail order people that messed up? Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. That's not my department. If you'd said something happened to your guitar, you needed it tuned, or you needed the words to a new song, I could help you out. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Tell me what you have to say.
Thanks a lot for the call, Justin, my man. Appreciate it. Find a way to get some tickets. There's still some available there, and you can call Ticketmaster to get hooked up with them, and that way we will assure you of getting in there, Justin. Will in Hinsdale. Hi, Will.
Hi.
How are you?
I have to tell Honky Tonk Man something. My mom has a humongous crush on you.
The mom has a crush on you. You probably hear that everywhere you go, though, right?
Well, there's a lot of people having a crush on the Honky Tonk Man. I have thousands and millions of friends and fans. They all want to see me. They all want to touch me, run their fingers through my hair, maybe get a little of that greasy kid stuff on them. A little dab would do you. Rob knows all about that. But I'm glad that she's a fan of mine, and I'm glad she has a crush on the Honky Tonk Man, and, I'm eager to please.
And also, can you give me a hint as to who your pick is for the next greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time?
I've narrowed the list down now to 3, 4, and I just added Rob, so that's 5 who's strong possibilities for this. You have to be multi-talented, and so far, from what I see from him and the setup he has here tonight, he obviously fits that category.
I also,
I looked at it in sequence, too, Will.
The Nation of Domination. Who's your pick for the Nation of Domination versus Ahmed Johnson in the Legion of Doom?
He's up to date on his fights,
I really like, and I'm glad you said that because I didn't mention it a few minutes ago, I really like the Nation of Domination in the Chicago-style street fight against Ahmed Johnson and the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal, who just returned to the World Wrestling Federation. And I'm big fans of all these guys. I don't want to pick any winners, but I really lean toward the Nation of Domination for this one.
What makes it a Chicago street fight? Anything goes?
It's like anything goes. I mean, it's inside, outside, who knows where. It could end up, over to Water Tower to Rosemont. Can you imagine that? Up on the top, banging it out.
Be fun to see.
What a night. Sunday night's going to be a really, really big night. Friday night's a big night with the Slammy. Saturday afternoon with Fashion Mania is a big afternoon. I'm just glad to be part of it. There's nothing like the World Wrestling Federation. There's nothing like pro sports. And believe me, this is the one time a year that we get to showcase everything we have. And, buddy, we're going to do it.
Thanks for the call, Will. Tell your mom we said hi as well. Greg in Palatine. Let's get him on here. Hi, Greg.
Hi.
How you doing?
I just want to ask Honky Tonk Man, what do you think about the rookie sensation Rocky Maivia?
The rookie sensation, Rocky Maivia, the current Intercontinental Champion, young, strong, very athletic, good talent, is going to go a long, long ways in the World Wrestling Federation. His father was a wrestler, his grandfather was a wrestler. He has everything to make him great, but does he have what it takes to do what I did? Only time will tell. I tried to talk to the young man and give him my guidance and lead, guide, and direct him down the right path. but he kind of turned away from me. So, you know, if you snub the Honky Tonk Man, you're kind of in trouble, buddy.
And he was going after everybody's going after him. Sonny, you know, everybody.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like the old, I don't know if you like music or not, but there was a singer, Patsy Cline. You walk by and I fall to pieces. When she walks by, these guys fall to pieces. But see, that doesn't bother Honky Tonk Man. You got to stay focused at WrestleMania. You got to have your mind on WrestleMania 13. You got to be ready when you go to Rosemont.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot for the call, Greg. We got to hit another break. We'll do that. We'll come back. We'll try to think of another trivia question. Guess some figurines. I'm kind of leaning towards these two guys right here. Maybe guess who these guys are. Come up with these two guys. We'll get you a pair of tickets also to WrestleMania on Sunday. Back in a moment.
Coca-Cola Red Crew is looking for you. If they catch you in store, at your home, or where you play, you win. Up to 200,000 winners, some of whom will do a little time at Club Med. Get caught red-handed from Coca-Cola Classic. Peekaboo, we're out to catch you.
Latest news. You want the story, and CLTV gives you full details, anytime, 24 hours a day. No other local TV station provides more continuous coverage. See every development. Stay informed. Live on CLTV. It's your source for timely news all over Chicagoland. From special announcements to sports coverage to weather watches and warnings, one place has your needs in mind. So depend on CLTV. Continuous coverage 24 hours a day.
Right off the top rope, he did it. I think it was
I can tell you this, George the Animal still never went off the top rope. And all the fans out there know that, so that was my mistake. But since he's down there, oops.
He's eaten a few turnbuckles in his day. I've seen that, that's for sure. Who are these two guys? Who are these two guys right here? Let's just put them up there for you. These two guys is who we want to know. Over here? No. Over there? Can I get a shot of these two?
Well, we had them over there.
Let's see. There you go.
There they are.
Who are these two guys? And that'll be the trivia question. You get a couple of free tickets for the WrestleMania. You might know him, you might not know him. Or maybe you know him, but you don't know him. But let's get Steve in Crestwood. Steve, you there?
Yeah, I am.
You wanted to be the first up to get those tickets. Who are these guys?
One's Captain Lou Albino.
Well, is that close enough? Lou Albano.
That's one. He's
Who's
not
this?
an albino, but yeah, you're close.
Who's that?
Oh, can I get one ticket?
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, I can't really see it. The thing is...
What do you mean you can't?
That's your name. We wanted to publicize you there, Steve. That's all. There he is. Oh, he's gone again.
Man, see, I can't see.
Oh, God.
One ticket's good enough.
Steve, you get nothing. Sorry, Steve.
You lose, pal. See you later.
Appreciate the call, Steve, but he got Captain Lou. We're still looking for the other one. You got to get both of them to get the two tickets. Dale in Clarendon Hills. Hi, Dale.
Yeah. What's up?
How you doing, Dale?
Hey, I'm not too shabby, Let's see, we got Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah.
Right there. No, that's not. Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
And the other guy's G.I. Joe.
No, wrong.
No, that's
Oh, wait, no.
Looks like G.I. Joe. He's dressed kind of like him, but...
So you're going to give me one ticket?
You get nothing.
Oh, gosh.
You got to get them both right. I've been giving out one ticket all night, I tell you, Dale.
Yeah, listen, my kid over here, Jimmy in the back, hey, he's wondering, he doesn't believe that wrestling's not real.
Oh, we knew this question would come up or not at some point.
Okay.
He won't be demonstrating on me, I can tell you that.
I'll be more than happy to answer that. There's a lot of things in life that you can say a lot of things about, and if I got into an argument over whether something is is real or not real, we'd be here, and we don't have enough time. They'd kick me off the air, and they would come to your house and get you for using up too much of the FCC time. So there's no reason to argue about it or talk about it. Everyone has an opinion, and whatever you want to believe, brother, go right ahead.
Go to the Rosemont Horizon Sunday and see how real or not you think it is when you see these guys flying at each other and across the ring and smacking each other around like they do. And
see, that's why I never get into those. I'll talk about anything else other than that because it's endless. I'll never change the way anyone out there thinks, and no one will ever change the way that I think about something if I truly believe it. So, you know, have it your own way.
Appreciate the call, Dale. Adam in Chicago. Hi, Adam.
Hey, how you doing, Rob and Honky?
Good.
It's an honor to talk to the most greatest intercontinental champion, but also the greatest singer.
He's right here.
Right. The greatest singer, long sideburns, my hair slicked back, coming to that town of pink Cadillac. You know the words of the song.
What do you think about Jay?
Which one?
Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, Double J Jesse James.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not going to say that he was on my short list, but he's still on my list because he can sing, he can dance, and who knows? You know, I'm not going to give you those little secrets right now, man.
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, Adam. Who is this?
Well, we got the one, Captain Lou Albano.
Lou Albano.
And the other one is Corporal Kirchner.
Correct.
It is indeed.
Correct.
It's Corporal Kirchner.
Correct.
We got tickets for you, Adam, so you hang on the line. Excellent job, Adam. You'll be going to WrestleMania 13. Hang on there. My producer, Joe, will get all the information for you. We'll get the tickets out to you. Up next, Tyson in St. Charles. Our buddy Tyson. How you doing?
I can't believe you give the tickets to a guy who's talking about somebody from a different wrestling federation. I know the best one is WWF.
There you go.
But what I'm looking for is, where's Shawn Michaels now? I missed Shaq on Saturday night, and I'm just wondering why he's not at WrestleMania.
He's been out with a knee injury. At this point in time, I think it was like one of those 6 or 8 or 10-week deals where it kind of has to heal up. They thought he was going to have like radical surgery or something on it, but I think now the way it's going is he's not going to have the surgery. He's going to try to rehab it a little bit, rehabilitate it, come back and work out on it some and see how it feels. Otherwise, if it doesn't hold up, then he's going to have the surgery, and it could be career-ending. I mean, anytime you have to go in and reconstruct, it's more than just a minor little deal.
Alrighty. If there's any more trivia, keep me online because I was next and I knew that one.
We'll keep you on hold there, Tyson. I don't know if we got any more tickets to give away, but we'll see what happens before the end of the show. Appreciate the call. How did you even get involved with WWF? How did it start for you?
For me, a few years ago, the wrestlers were like regional. We did regional promotions. You probably remember those. There was promotions in Minneapolis, and there was promotions in Seattle and Los Angeles and Texas and Florida and Tennessee. And I was part of a regional promotion that I would go from place to place, town to town for other promoters. And as time went on, these small regional promotions were kind of pushed out of the way because of cable TV had a lot to do with it. And just the fact that television production costs got so expensive, small promotions started going out of business, and there was not a lot of places for us as wrestlers to wrestle anymore. And then comes along the WWF, who had gone nationwide with their Saturday night main events on NBC and WrestleManias, and had created all this interest from all the fans, and had TV stations just wanting to put our wrestling shows on their television. So the smaller promotions couldn't keep up, because the World Wrestling Federation is definitely the major leagues, and some of these other places were minor league, and they just could not stay in business. So consequently, I was recruited out of one of those regional organizations, fortunately in the World Wrestling Federation, and got what, you know, a lot of athletes call a break. I got a break, but in a way, you make your own break, and if you have that opportunity and you're able to do the job. If you can't do the job, then of course you get cut. But I was able to do the job and be the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. I sold out Rosemont Horizon on many of occasions against all my opponents. And the fact that I'll be there again, now, it's been quite some time since I played. I say played Chicago because I sing and I dance, but on Sunday afternoon at 5:30, when this all kicks off, WrestleMania 13, the Honky Tonk Man is going to be there again. And it's like a homecoming, because I have a lot of friends and fans up here that really like to see what I do.
They will be there to see them, no doubt about that. We got to hit a break. We'll come back with more with the Honky Tonk Man right after this.
styling, easy out roller seats, plus air conditioning and 7-passenger seating, all for a great price. The Plymouth Voyager is pretty attractive. Get a free Garfield with a test drive at your local Chrysler and Plymouth dealer.
West Highland Homes presents semi-custom homes in southwest suburban New Lenox from just $143,900. These exciting homes live the way you live, with spacious kitchens and family rooms and glamorous master bedroom suites. West Highland features real brick construction for greater durability and quality carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, and wood floors from D&B Carpet and Tile. Beautiful semi-custom homes in southwest suburban New Lenox from just $143,900. For a brochure, call West Highland Homes at 1-800-493-0983.
Bill Barnhart, market report columnist for the Chicago Tribune and CLTV News. He's been covering business in Chicago for over 15 years, giving you what's up and what's down with stocks and bonds, plus a closer look at local companies. Start your business day by reading Bill Barnhart's column weekdays in the Chicago Tribune, and close your business day by watching his reports in CLTV's newscast weeknights from 6:30 to 9. Bill Barnhart, the first and last word on business in Chicago.
Oh, Rob,
You got to win the fashion awards, I would imagine.
I know I'm going to walk away with the fashion award for the best dressed at the Slammies. I know at the Fashion Mania, the Honky Tonk Man, will be dressed with a kill.
Hey, my director, Mark Jeter, what's the greatest victory you've ever had in your great career? My director, Mark Jeter, wants to know. The one that stands out?
The one where I won the Intercontinental Championship from Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who consequently, after I gave him the shake, rattle, and roll neck breaker, a few years later, his back and neck was so bad he had to retire. Sorry, Dragon. But great victory for me. It took place in Buffalo, New York, and for the next 15 months, brother, I was on a roll.
Shake, rattle, and roll. Wayne in Wheaton, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Hi, Wayne. Say hi to the Honky Tonk Man.
Hey, Honky Tonk Man.
Hello, Wayne.
How do you feel about Hulk Hogan leaving the WWF?
I didn't feel anything about it at all. And in fact, I never thought about it. What I do feel is the fact that...
There he is.
Oh, gosh.
Get rid of him.
Too much hair. That's really an old doll because he's got too much hair. But anyway, what I really feel is the fact that Psycho Sid, the World Wrestling Federation champion, in probably the biggest match of his career against The Undertaker this Sunday at WrestleMania 13, Rob asked me about a prediction on it. I would never venture to say. I think maybe Sid is probably favored to win, but The Undertaker is extremely difficult opponent. I mean, the other night, I don't know if you saw this on the Raw show the other night, this guy jumped from the middle of the ring all the way over the top rope. He catapulted himself, I don't know, 10, 12 feet. There's a lot of jumpers in the NBA and the NFL and baseball, but I tell you, I've never seen anything like this Undertaker. What athletic ability this guy has. Could be the odds-on favorite, I don't know.
Thanks for the call, Wayne. Is it possible that somewhere down the line that either WWF will have wrestlers going up against guys from these rival leagues, or that at some point maybe they merge? I think about the NFL and the AFL and the ABA and NBA, and could that ultimately happen?
Just a few weeks ago on our Raw show, on our Monday Night Raw live show, there was some wrestlers from another organization that came over, and they showcased some of their talents. But just when you compare the two or the three, the World Wrestling Federation stands out way above and beyond anyone else. Like I said before, we set the standards by which every other organization goes by. We set the standards by which a lot of sporting franchises now go by, and the way that they do production on their shows, the way that they showcase their talent, they take a lot of that information from us. And a lot of people that's worked for the World Wrestling Federation are working now at different television entities around the country.
It's interesting you mention that, because a lot of people that have come through the roots of the WWF, and you kind of see it applied into different sports, the entertainment aspect of it.
They do. It's a great place to come and do the things you want to do. You have extreme freedom of expression to express yourself and give your points of views and your ideas, and then work around them and build on them. There's no other place. I've been a lot of places, and I've done a lot of things, but I'm glad to be back home simply because when the phone rang and they said, Honky Tonk Man, are you ready to shake, rattle, and roll again? After 7 years, I jumped at the chance to be part of the World Wrestling Federation again. It's like a second coming for me. I've been rejuvenated. I'm alive, I'm well, and I'm kicking in Chicago, baby.
And he will be on Sunday in WrestleMania 13. Let's try to get John from Skokie on the line before we get to hit our final break. Hi, John.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello, John.
I want to say a few things. First of all, I want to say that I am the biggest, ultimate WWF fan there ever is. My friends laugh at me. I'm a senior in high school. I love wrestling. I love the WWF. I watch Monday Night Raw. I watch Shotgun Saturday Night. Everything. I love it. And even more than that, I love you, Honky Tonk. I love you.
Let me say this, John. Let me ask you one quick question. Has everything I said here to Rob and to all the fans around Chicago tonight, has it all been true?
Yes, and to answer the guys, WWF wrestling is absolutely real. I love WWF. One of my friends tried getting me to watch this other wrestling, and it was nonsense. Nothing compared to WWF.
You're exactly right, John.
I had a couple of questions. First of all, if there's any way at all I could get tickets, I've been dying to get tickets, and my parents won't pay for them. I would do anything to get a set. I could answer any modern trivia. I got hooked on it about 4 years ago. Anything I'll answer.
Gosh, John, I have so much trivia, but they didn't give me a lot of tickets. It's not. Don't take it out on me. It's not my fault. If I could do it, I would go around Chicago. I'd get in a helicopter and just spray them all over town, but it's not possible. Do whatever you can. Call Ticketmaster, beg and plead. Grab Mom, grab Dad. You tell you what to do. Grab Dad, turn him upside down, shake the money out of him.
I'll give him the tombstone.
Give it to him. Tell him you got to have that dough.
Anyways, I had a few questions. Number one, what's up with Wildman Mark Miro and Sable? I haven't seen them in a while.
I don't exactly know what's going on with them. I think they will be in town tomorrow to do some promotional work. And if we're on another one of these, if Rob will have me back again at some point in time, I can update you on it, but right now I don't know.
And my last question is, my biggest fan next to you, I love Shawn Michaels, and it kills me that some of the stars have been retiring as of late. Is Shawn Michaels going to be back? Because I love that guy. I think he's incredible.
Well, John, it's going to depend, I said before, on the rehabilitation of his knee problem. Other than that, I wish him the best. I'm a fan of his also.
Appreciate the call, John. You're a true fan. We got to hit a break, though. We'll do that. We'll come back, wrap things up here on Sportspage with the Honky Tonk Man right after this.
With my weekends, there's always something that needs to get done. Things that need to get fixed, kids that need to go places, kids who just need. Hey, I need some time for me. You know, sit in my favorite chair, read the Sunday Chicago Tribune. It's quiet time for me. I take that back. There's no quiet time around here. But I'll spend a few moments with the Sunday Tribune. Then it's back to, Dad, practice starts in 10 minutes. I used to have more time to read the comics to my kids. Now, I'm lucky if I ever see them at all.
Attention diabetics. If you have diabetes and use insulin, you can save money on name brand diabetic supplies. Just call 1-800-972-6868 to have Liberty Medical Supply bill Medicare or your private insurance directly and get free delivery right to your door. Medicare covers diabetic testing supplies for patients using insulin. Now you can have us bill Medicare directly and ship your supplies right to your home. No more claim forms to fill out. No more worry about getting your payment. We handle everything. Why pay cash up front or bother with trips to the store when Liberty will ship right to your home for free? Call 1-800-972-6868 and find out how to join thousands of other satisfied Liberty customers who get their supplies worry-free. Take advantage of your Medicare and insurance benefits for diabetic supplies. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Call 1-800-972-6868 now. For diabetic supplies, the easy, convenient way.
Introducing something new from Lincoln. Is it the newly restyled Lincoln Mark 8 and its V8 Intech system? Perhaps Lincoln Continental, providing numerous innovations standard. Or Lincoln Town Car, the roomiest luxury sedan of them all. Actually, the exciting news from Lincoln is this. Each has been equipped with an amazing new luxury feature, a price of just $37,950. 3 cars that stand apart, 1 price that stands alone. Only at your Lincoln dealer.
No sound, no jazz, no rap, no rock, no music.
For the print version of the Weekend in Sports, be sure and check out tomorrow's Chicago Tribune. Inside, you'll find pages of men and women's NCAA coverage. Illini men lost, but the women won tonight. A full report from the world of high school hoops. Plus, Rich Strom will have Blackhawks highlights and preseason action for the Cubs and Sox all in Monday's Chicago Tribune Sports. Final few moments here with the Honky Tonk Man previewing WrestleMania 13. That's Sunday, but you got a busy week ahead of you.
Honky Tonk Man is real busy here in Chicago. Tomorrow night, the big Monday Night Raw party. It's at Excalibur. In fact, someone asked about Mark, Merrill, and Sable. They're going to be there with the Honky Tonk Man at Excalibur tomorrow night. Friday, we have the Slammies live on USA. Starts 10 o'clock. Then Saturday is Fashion Mania at 1:30 at Crowbar, and that's a benefit for the Hallis Payton Foundation. And then, of course, on Sunday, WrestleMania 13, Rosemont Horizon, 5:30. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster. I don't know the phone, 312-559-1212.
559-1212. Area code 312 is the number for Ticketmaster.
Rob, I know you want to be part of it. I'm so glad you invited me to come over here and sit with you tonight and be part of this great thing that you're doing for us and with CLTV. There's nothing more I'd rather do than be around, guys. And believe me, don't be free. Did anybody see this? He curled up.
I'm ready for you.
I'm trying to give the guy a handshake, and he said, "Oh,
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for that Intercontinental belt."
I know you are.
Put it right there.
You could do it. I need to work on the front of his hair a little bit. You could do it. You could be the Honky Tonk Man.
I'm just lucky I got a front of my hair. That's all I can tell you. Honky Tonk Man, we appreciate you coming out here. Catch him at WrestleMania 13 Sunday at the Rosemont Horizon. Peggy's back here tomorrow night. We'll see you then, everybody. Good night.